Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. And today we're going to be taking a look at Power of the Primes, Evolution, Optimus Prime, Leader Class from 2018. And with this figure, I think is one of the best representations for the Generation 1 toy line of Orion packs you're going to find, in my personal opinion. Having said that, as you see in the backdrop, we have one that's boxed. So this is what he looks like in his box. And we're going to take a look at the one from 2018, because this is actually the reissue from 2024. Exact same figure, no changes. They just reissued it. Having said all that, this is what you get with the set. You get Optimus in this set. You get the trailer, the cab, two blasters, which are going to form his iconic Ion Blaster. You get the Matrix of Leadership shell and the Matrix core. Let's take a quick look at that. Anybody familiar with the Power of the Primes? You can actually stick this on a lot of the headmasters, and this can actually look like a little head. Kind of goofy, but it is cool. It's the crystal, painted orange. And this is the shell. And these two do go together. It is done a particular way. You'll notice the notch down on the bottom is for this piece right here. Just like that. And Titan Masters, Power of the Primes can all interchange into here. This core, so a lot of fun. Then you get two blasters. They don't really particularly have any definition names. There's one. And of course you can tell one's the front, the barrel of Optimus's ion cannon, and the other half is the back. And they do go together. Like so. And then we get Optimus Prime in the truck mode. I'm going to take the trailer. We'll look at that first. Trailer actually forms Optimus's body itself. Take a look at that when we transform him. And then we have the cab, which is actually Orion packs. And it is a nice little design. Little things about this I'm not thrilled with is particularly the whole back setup. I'm not thrilled with the way this looks. It looks like it was cobbled together quickly in not the greatest design. Particularly we have Orion's head sitting right here. But overall, from the front profile, looks good. Slight angle, kind of looks really nice. And then when you get to this side, it kind of just loses all momentum. That's just my opinion. That is really my only complaint with this whole figure. Plastic wheels. Grill work looks pretty good. You got the windows in the front. And then again, like I said, you got the arms and hands all sticking out back here. There's Orion's head is right here. So, just my small nitpicking stuff. So first we're going to transform Orion Pax himself. First thing we're going to do is come to these sides. And we're going to clip these up. We're going to untab and bring it forward. Do the same on this side. Untab, bring it forward, and that's where I'm going to stop right there for a minute. Next, I'm going to come to the back. I'm going to swing his legs down, separate them, turn them at the thigh. I'm going to flip his toes out, like so. So that's what he looks like currently. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this arm out. I'm going to separate the back here. Like so. I'm going to bring this piece up and tab it in. It's going to tab right next to the wheel. And these are going to fold over the top here on the back. I'm going to open the arm, bring it back, clip it in place, bring it out, rotate it at the bicep, bring his hand out on that side. And do the same over here. Bring it back, clip, rotate, bring his hand out. Now I'm going to take this whole chest plate and bring it up. And then I'm just going to flip the head back so it clips into place. And there is Orion Pax. And like I said, for the Generation 1 cartoon, he is actually based on the original look from Generation 1 episode War Dawn. And I think that looks really sharp. And amazingly, he's not back heavy, so he doesn't wobble as bad, despite all the kibble for the truck. Overall, I like this one. I think he looks really sharp. Let's take a closer look at that. That head sculpt is amazing for Orion. That's the first time we really get this look. Interesting note, the original Orion Pax sketches and design was going to be Ultra Magnus. When they were first conceiving Transformers the movie, they shelved the design and revised it for War Dawn to make Orion. Just a slight thing. This chest design is really cool. You got some inlaid design on the inside, smooth glass here, Autobot symbol in the front. And you kind of see the beginning of the Optimus Prime look. You can look back here. There are key elements between the two. Molding looks incredible with this figure. Even on the windows back here, you can see all the designs. Smooth here. And all of that's on the inside, behind the wheel. And I do like how they hid the grill of the truck back here and still gave him his abs in the front. Articulation all the way around. Full exorcist all the way around. Bicep. Double rotation. Double elbow bend, I'm so sorry. And his wrist only goes up and down for transformation, but can be useful. He does not have waist turn, but he's got one of the biggest and most incredible big boots you're going to find. Back, plates in the way. Hip, this pin, the tab blocks it. Thigh rotation. Very good knee bend. Nothing really in articulated ankles, just up and down for this figure. And he gets the two cannons separate. Like so. So overall, if I had to rank this one, I literally would say 9 out of 10 easily, just for the overall look. And there he finally went. Wow. My video, something fell and I didn't drop it this time. All right. We're going to put him aside for a minute. And we're going to take a look at the trailer itself. And of course, this is the standard Optimus Prime trailer design. But you can already see the elements. There are the arms. Obviously, this is the leg. And this is going to be the chest cavity. So we're going to transform this. First thing we're going to do is take this blue tab, flip it inside. And we're going to untab some things here. We got one tab here and one tab here. Untab those on that side. Come to the other side, do the same thing. 1 and 2. Just like that. Now he's got wings. We are going to raise the camera a little because he is going to get a little bit bigger. Next, I'm going to separate the upper body from the lower body. I'm going to pull his legs apart. I'm going to take his foot. I'm going to open this so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to bring his foot down. I'm going to bring this back. Close this panel in. And then I'm going to bring it around again. So it folds all the way around his leg. Same thing over here. One. Another way of doing it is straightening the panel. Bending it once, bending it twice, and just wrapping it around. Flip this panel down. And this will, it's kind of hard to see. There's a tab there. That's going to tab right into that. Next, I'm going to bring out the side panel. Slightly, I'm going to bring his arm out. I'm going to flip that panel down and just close that panel. Same thing over here. I'm going to bring it up slightly. Untab it. I'm going to close that panel. Flip that panel back. You'll see the tab spots. I'm going to bring the shoulder up, rotate it, close the tab here, and flip up the smokestack. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Close the tab, bring it down, flip it over, close the plate, rotate it forward, flip up the stack. And that is the trailer and the Optimus Prime body, which looks really nice. And the size difference is incredible. Now we are going to have to transform him a little bit to put him in there. I'm going to fold up his arms like so. And I'm just going to move those out of the way for a minute. I'm going to take this whole chest assembly, untab the head, bring it down. Now I'm going to take Optimus's big head out, bring this up. Remember to turn his head around or you're going to have two heads on the top here. Tuck it in and bring it back. You want to make sure those stay there. Turn his leg around, bring this in, and this tab is going to tab in, this tab is going to tab in right there. One. And it's the tab between the two wheels is going to go right next to this yellow block right there. Two. And close the feet. Now you can do this before or after. I like to do it before. Open his chest plates. And you're going to open the second set right here. And then you take his matrix and it tucks in right here. Just like that. You'll see the orange part is down and it closes back up nicely. Make sure this is all like that. This cavity here, this blue piece is going to go right over here and it's going to clip right in. And there's Optimus Prime fully formed in his robot mode now. Leave it to my videos. All right. Lean forward, Prime. Okay, let's try that again. That looks amazing. Couple quick notes with this. Whoa, hello. The head is the exact sculpt from the MP10 Masterpiece. And this is the first non-Masterpiece Optimus Prime you can remove the Matrix on. Little side note though, one of the biggest running problems with this has been quality control. Some people have ended up with 2 left hands, 2 left arms, 2 right. Same thing with the legs. Stickers missing, paint applications missing. There's been a whole bucket of issues. I'm blessed. It depends on the individual copy. So some went out really good because mine's in great shape. I've never had to replace anything on it. But I've seen photos online where someone has 2 left arms on it. Because it comes in robot mode, it wasn't transformed. So just to give people a heads up out there, double check your figure when you get it. Make sure it's in good condition. Having said that, let's take a look at Optimus Prime himself. Evolution's Optimus. That head sculpt is amazing. You got the light blue eyes with the silver. Of course, you can see him in the backdrop too, but I think this matches really nice too, because it kind of gives him that backpack look that he usually carries. And on this mold, you don't need the hands, but on the Nemesis version, you actually do for weapon storage, because Nemesis has a lot more weapons, and we will be taking a look at him soon. He has a 5mm peg on each forearm. Articulation all the way around. Wiggle waggle. All the way around. Nothing at the wrist on this one. No waist. His front kick is kind of sad. Back kick makes up for it a little bit. He has hip. Very decent knee bend. And his ankle tilt is just insane. The historic and heroic leader of the Autobots. And I like how this evolution set is designed. You can evolve Orion into Optimus, so as mine does not want to stand still now. And as I did earlier, just take the cannon, put it together, and that gives Optimus this iconic ion blaster. And this also has 5mm pegs on it, on both sides. It's kind of hard to see them on that side. So this one ranks as one of my favorite figures because I just love the way he looks. I think it's phenomenal. Bring the camera up just slightly again for you, so you get a whole view of what he looks like. This mold, of course, is redone several times. It makes Nemesis Convoy. It also makes Star Convoy in Orion Pax is actually an Optimus Prime. So you can evolve Orion into Optimus, and with that one, Optimus into Star Convoy. Little side note for that, but overall, as you can see, massively posable. Looks cool. Let me know in the comments what you think of this figure. I think he looks fantastic. Very well worth addition to any collection, whether you get the 2018 version, which is this one, or the 2 releases. He was released in 2022 and again through Target exclusively in 2024. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel subscribers. I do appreciate it. You all have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next video.